Okay, the shrimp, because it's cooked, I don't think it needs to sit in the lime and lemon juice for 2 hours, because what that purpose does is a raw shrimp, it will actually cook the shrimp, but we're using cooked already. So next on, we're gonna start chopping some vegetables. I would prefer an English cucumber because it doesn't have the seeds, but we'll just get the seeds out. Just spoon them out and then chop up in itty bitty pieces the cucumber. Fresh cucumber, it just smells wonderful. Little pieces. And we've got cucumber. And I tell you what, if you want a challenge, this wonderful little ceviche has all of these ingredients in it. So if we're gonna try and cheat and get all this stuff, number one, you can hardly read it because there's so many, but we're gonna guess at what we're working with, so stay tuned. We've got tons of stuff to put in here. In the meantime, we'll just start chopping some vegetables, and the next up would be red onion. How I chop a red onion, that way, in half. Get that out of the way. Take the first layer off. And it looks like it's wasteful, but you don't want that chewy top layer. So we'll just peel it down to the good stuff. Tiny pieces. Not too much, because it's overpowering. So I think that should do. I'm not having any ingredients measured at this point. We're just faking it. Just to see if we can get up with the same kind of flavor that this wonderful ceviche is. And this ceviche doesn't have avocado in it, but I've seen some on Pinterest that do, and I think it's a great idea, so I'm putting it in. And I've seen 2 ways to slice an avocado. Get the pit out, the top part, cut it in half, and then twist. The one way I've seen is where you strategically and carefully hack the core, twist, and pull that out. Has to be really pretty bright to do that. The second way I haven't really tried, so we'll try that and see if it works. Instead of using that thing, it said to pinch it like a potato. There you go. And it comes out. Pinch it, and there it goes. It's mushier though. I like the other way better, where you just hack it out with the knife. So, chop this up a little. Next one up will be tomatoes. It definitely has that in it. And I tell you what, we've got everything from garlic to molasses to turmeric. What else is weird in here? Paprika, Worcestershire sauce. It's like the kitchen sink in here, but we'll see if it comes close. Tomatoes. I'll chop those up later. I'm using Roma tomatoes because they don't have as many seeds as the regular tomatoes. And this little stem part there, I kind of cut that down, and then I will squish out the juicy stuff because it's just going to add way too much liquid to our end product. Squish out the seeds, so we just got the meat of the tomato. Cut that heavy stuff off at the end. Squish those out. And then chop this up into little pieces. This morning I made an omelet with the ceviche in it, with the shrimp and the ceviche and pepper jack cheese, and it was delicious. I would have wanted the avocado on that too, but I didn't have any at the time. Okay, going good with the tomatoes. And then we have these jalapeno pepper and serrano peppers. But whenever you cut one of these hot peppers, wear gloves. You'll thank me later. Because if you cut peppers without wearing gloves and you touch your lips, your eyes, anything, it will take you to the hospital because it's just screaming hot, burning. So wear gloves, preferably with dry hands. And then we'll seed them and chop them tiny. And that's part of the heat in there. The other part of the heat is going to be some hot sauce, cayenne. This was a seasoning of hot stuff that we got at the farmer's market again. I'm cheating because he put all the seasonings in there for me, and I love it. And if it's not hot enough, we'll add some sriracha. My hands are wet, so these gloves. I feel like O.J. Simpson.
I can't say that.
Okay, we'll just seed those and chop those up tiny. And add it all to the shrimp. And then we'll try some of these seasonings. Like I said, we've got a ton. We've got molasses and garlic and vinegar, hot sauce seasoning, salt, pepper, cloves. I'm just gonna put a pinch of those because I can't imagine cloves in there. Turmeric, a pinch of that as well. Cayenne pepper, pinch of that. Paprika, sugar, and we'll see if it turns out. See you later.